Hi, welcome to Orlando Experience. So tonight I thought we'd stop by Hollywood Studios here in the afternoon. We're not here for Jollywood Nights. I'm more here to show you kind of what is offered here during the daytime and more here at nighttime for holidays. Because obviously they do Jollywood Nights now. And some of the stuff has been moved over to exclusively on that event, but there is stuff you can still do here for the holidays at night. So I figured we'd stop by and we'll show you what that is. So head in with us and experience this night. So over here in the world of Disney, they are going to have a lot of Christmas merch. This is going to be more of your generic Christmas merch, including the ones you're going to find in all the parks. I'm sure there's a couple little things here and there that are exclusive to Hollywood Studios, but for the most part, this is going to be the stuff you find everywhere. They will have exclusive merch for Jollywood Nights if you're looking for that, but that will only be out during the event. So if you're not going to the event, you will not see that merch here.
That's mine.
But if you're looking for any other Christmas merch, they have it all up here at the front, right as you walk in the park off to the left. So if you're looking for any of it, that's where it's going to be. So one thing they do here every night, basically right as it's turning dark, I don't know if there's an exact time for it. I know it's just when it's starting to turn dark, they do it. They light up the tree over here on Echo Lake. So if that's something you want to see, make sure you just come here as it's getting darker out, and then they'll do a little tree lighting that has like a little bit of a voiceover thing where they light up the tree. Unfortunately, I didn't make it this time. We're definitely going to be back here during the holidays though, just like all the parks. So we'll definitely hit it at one point.
We're going right weekend.
I do think out of all the parks, I think this park has the best music. It's a very, very classic Christmas music. Obviously, you can kind of hear it in the background. Can't full show you without YouTube getting mad, but I love the feel of this park. I still think it's one of the best. I do, unfortunately, think Jollywood Nights have taken away a little bit of the fun of the park because it's taken a few things out that originally was just free, and now it's only part of Jollywood Nights. So that's kind of unfortunate. But there's still a lot to do here, including a ton of decorations all over the place. So I'm back here in Blackspire right now, and obviously they're not going to have really any holiday stuff. They do celebrate Life Day though. That's coming up here very soon. You will see a little bit of merch just for Life Day, but for the most part you're not going to find any Christmassy or holiday stuff back here in Blackspire at all. So if you're looking for that, don't come back here at all. But obviously it's still a fantastic land and 100% worth your time if you're here on vacation. Over here in Toy Story Land, they do put up a few things, but honestly they get a pretty free pass with having a lot of lights that are just Christmas lights, so it's already baked into the land. But here at Swirling Saucer, they do have a pseudo holiday overlay. It's just Christmas music. That's the only difference. And it's not exclusive to Jollywood Nights. It is here during the day. I've seen some things there, people aren't sure. It normally is here during the day. But I do believe it's not only holiday songs, that they do mix in the normal songs in there too. So just keep that in mind, you might not get them. So unfortunately, one of the big things that got taken from us with the addition of Jollywood Nights is Jingle Bell Jingle Band. So now that is exclusive to the event that is separate ticketed. So if you've come here before, local that hasn't been here for a while, last year when they started Jollywood Nights, they've taken it away, exclusive to the event now, that I do find quite disappointing. Something that was free, then getting taken and putting behind a paywall, it's just kind of unfortunate. I think they could have done it at both and it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. There's other things at Jollywood Nights. Obviously they're trying to get you to buy in to Jollywood Nights, they want you to go. But it's just kind of unfortunate because, you know, it was already here. They do still show World of Animation here on the theater, and they still have Fantasmic at its normal time during this season, but obviously not very holiday, just kind of normal park kind of stuff. But I did kind of miss it because there was one of the only times you could actually see Nightmare Before Christmas in anything in the parks outside of a separate ticketed event. But now, just like everything else, it is right behind it. So one other overlay that they do here just during the daytime that is actually exclusive to the daytime because they do a completely different show here during Jollywood Nights is over here at the Frozen Sing-Along. They do like a pseudo holiday overlay. I think they make like a few more holiday jokes throughout the show, and then at the end it has a special ending that is all holiday themed. So if you're looking for something else to do during the holidays, this is a good stop. I think it's a pretty good show overall. Usually can be pretty funny. So if that's your kind of thing, it's right over here, right up to the left side of the theater. So fortunately, one of the things that didn't get taken from us, at least not yet, is over here on the Tower of Terror. Once you're kind of walking down here, they do like a projection show. And they usually shoot off snow, and they have a bunch of different projections with a few different characters and stuff like that. One thing that we had taken, but not from Jollywood Nights, it was a couple years ago. There used to be a board over here that had kind of shows up on it before every projection thing, kind of giving almost a backstory. No longer there, so just the tower projections now. So I was kind of unfortunate to see, at least not yet, and I would assume not for the rest of the season, over here at Ice Cream, Hollywood Ice Cream Scoops, that's right in front of the Tower of Terror here. They used to have a peppermint milkshake that I found very good. Not a big peppermint fan, because I think it's usually too strong, but this one was super mild, and I really enjoyed it, but not here right now. I've noticed that with, honestly, almost all the parks here at Disney. I feel like the offerings for holiday treats have gone down quite a little bit here. I'm sure you can still find stuff here and there. I'm sure if you go look at any of the food blog people, I'm sure they have a list of what is here right now during the holidays. But disappointed not to see that one return because I liked it quite a bit. And I could be wrong. I thought I would mention it seemed, at least for me tonight, this started around 6:45. I don't know if that is the normal or if I just hit a weird break spot in between all the shows where I was just waiting a few minutes. So I waited back here about 15 minutes for it, and it seemed to start at 6:45. So again, could be completely wrong about the timing there. I thought it was usually just right after it got dark, but just to give you a point of reference if you are trying to see the show. So unfortunately now we are going to be heading out for the night. Not too much more to talk about tonight. Obviously, again, we're going to be back here to watch Frozen and the tree lighting and do a few more holiday stuff. But we did see just about everything there is to see here on a normal day that is not a party night. So I'll meet you out of the front because I have a few thoughts that I would like to share. So that is it for us tonight here at Hollywood Studios for the holidays. Once again, thank you for watching up to this point. I really do appreciate it. But I would like to share a few thoughts. I still really like this park during the holidays. I really like the music that they have playing throughout the parks. But I do find it funny that honestly the best holiday experience you can have at Disney, in my opinion, outside of the parties, is Disney Springs. They do so well over there with a lot of decorations, good music, lots of food options. Obviously you're not gonna get the park experience, it's not the same. But I just find the overall Christmas feel of the whole place just a little higher than the parks nowadays. I do find it a little sad that Hollywood, in my opinion, once again, Hollywood Studios is a shell of its former holiday self. When I was younger, this was the Christmas park in my mind. It had the Osborne family lights. It had so many lights. It had Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam. Just so much going for it. And now it's like, yeah, there's decorations here and there. There is still the tower show that I do appreciate them keeping. I feel like they have lessened the amount of holiday treats they have during the day. Obviously, Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam has been taken from us, and Osborne Family Lights have not been here for quite a while because that's where Galaxy's Edge is. So it's not like I don't appreciate change in these parks, but I don't love when they take things away from us, especially for like the holidays and stuff, and then just don't add anything else, especially with Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam. I find that a really detrimental takeaway from the normal daytime, not extra party experience here at Hollywood Studios. So I'd love to see if they can switch it up a little bit, add a little bit more. But otherwise, we're heading all the way through all the parks here soon to give you all the Christmas decorations, what to see. I'm going to eat some things, and then here, probably as you're seeing this, the next week is IAPA, so stay tuned for that. If you're a big fan of theme parks, we're going to go around talking about all the new announcements. So thanks for watching. I hope this video brought a little more joy into your day, and we'll see you guys next time.